Hello YouTube and welcome to Full Dottle, a channel dedicated to tamping topics such as pipes, tobacco, lore, and more. I am your host, the Bearded Briarman, and without further ado, let's get lit. Welcome back everyone, and on this episode of Full Dottle, I'm going to be giving my first impressions of Cornell and Diehl's Light of the Universe. This is a VAPer, and according to Tobacco Reviews, it says it is a take on the classic Virginia Perique blend. Cornell and Diehl's Light of the Universe marries red and golden Virginias to spicy Perique with added notes of exotic Orientals and a touch of red Virginia Cavendish for a smooth, sweet finish. The strength is medium to strong. There's no flavoring detected. The taste is medium to full, and the room note is pleasant to tolerable, or strong. Very interested to see what this one holds for us. I'm surprised it says that the room note is strong and that the taste is medium to full, because I didn't expect, just from the looks of the packaging as well as the name of it, I just didn't expect it to be a full flavored tobacco, but we shall see. So, let's pop this tin. The tin note, wow. The Perique and the red Virginias in this are pretty strong. You get that really tart red Virginia right off the bat. It's like it's just like malted oats. It's very pungent. It's got that vinegary type smell. And the Periques are offering a little bit of that, like a stone fruit and that boggy wood type aroma. And those Orientals are giving a very musty presentation. Between the Perique red Virginias and the Orientals, there is just a very musty, malty type aroma. A fermenting type aroma. Smells pretty good. All right, let me load up the pipe here, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so I forgot to mention that this is a ribbon cut. Between a ribbon and it's got some cross cut in there. Turkish is a very small leaf for the most part. And so, or I'm assuming that the Orientals in here are a Turkish. And generally those are a very small leaf comparative to other things like the Maryland, which is a very large broadleaf. And so I'm assuming the crosscut is probably just small ribbon from the Orientals. But at any rate, it is a ribbon cut. And as with all of my reviews and first impressions, I am doing this in my AKB Meerschaum. This is a Tekken. It is a tomato shape lattice finish. And real quick, just a reminder, this Saturday, just a few days from now, I am beginning another blending series. It is going to be Full Dottle Original Blend number 3. This will be the version 1 video. We are creating a blend for JoJo Piper. So stay tuned for that, everyone. It's going to be a great time. I enjoy doing these blending videos, and it seems from the view count and all that stuff that you guys do too. So can't wait to get started. Let's light this up and see what we get. Okay. I'm not real sure why they said that it's got a medium flavor, because, I mean, a medium to full flavor. Says that the strength is medium to strong as well, and I just don't know why. Well, taste is definitely medium, but strength is not. Anyway, the red Virginias in this are presenting a lot more vivid than some of the red Virginias that we've had in the last few first impressions and reviews. Giving a lot more tartness from that rye berry and malted oat. The bright Virginias are coming through grassy. With some of that hay and that bright type flavor. The Orientals are coming through with a dry mustiness and adding a floral dimension to it. If I had to guess, I would say that this is Samsun Turkish Oriental, because it's giving that, it's almost like a fresh popped popcorn kernel. Not the kernel, but fresh popped popcorn. No flavorings added, no butter. Just that sweet popcorn kernel flavor. I keep saying kernel. It's just like fresh popped popcorn with no flavorings added. No salt, just that sweetness from it. The Orientals and the bright Virginias with their gray and with their grass and hay, and that floral note from the Orientals are playing together very well. And the red Virginias with their rye berry and their malted oats, that slight tartness is supporting those two key players. I think the bright Virginias and the Orientals are the main components. The red Virginias are coming through to support those, and the Perique is offering just a little mineral and boggy flavor to it. The spice, I would say, is more medium. The Periques are offering, with the red Virginias, they are offering just a little bit of that stewed fruit. This is actually not a bad blend at all. I'm very pleased with how the red Virginias and the Orientals are working together on this. I'm not getting that. Sometimes when you have a red Virginia and an Oriental, they interplay to create this new level of complexity that has a bit of a savory or umami type flavor, and I'm not catching that with this one, but they're still playing very well together. The red Virginias are supporting the two, what I like to call the bright flavors. They're supporting those bright flavors very well. The spice from the Perique is growing. And the bright Virginias with the dry mustiness from the Orientals are creating more earth tones, which is a little reminiscent of a stoved bright. Not too bad at all. I'm enjoying this a great deal. Let me smoke this down to the halfway point of the bowl. I will let the bowl rest, cool, and then we'll come back to see if there are any changes in the second half. Stick around, everybody. All right, everyone, so I let the pipe cool and extinguish itself. I let it rest for 10 minutes. Let's light back up and see what changes have occurred, if any. The tartness from the Red Virginia increased quite a bit. And I'm catching a little bit more of the bogginess from the Perique. The spice from this has increased twofold. It seems that this one, the spice is going to build throughout the bowl. Those bright Virginias and the Orientals in this play so well together. I generally do not like bright Virginias, but the way that the bright Virginias and the Orientals are playing in this create a very nice, light, airy type flavor. It's giving a lot of that floral, grass and hay, that dry mustiness. And those Red Virginias complement and support the Orientals and bright Virginias so very well. I can definitely see now why they are saying that this is a medium to strong and medium to full on the taste and strength. Those who really don't like Perique might find this a bit on the strong side, but I'll tell you what, this is a really good blend. This is very good. It's almost as robust in its spice as the Bayou Morning Flake. Not quite, but it's on that level of spice. So it's a decent amount of spice for a blend. But the flavor profile of this is superb. I really like this one. The Red Virginias can always use more, in my opinion, because I love Red Virginias, especially when they express that very bright, tart flavor. But I'll tell you, the Red Virginias in this are absolutely amazing. They're just great. And they complement the other two components, the Bright Virginia and the Orientals, very well. So we will see how it does after I grade it for the full review. But as a first impression, this blend had, the Bright Virginias offer a lot of grass and hay, that bright type flavor, that sunny flavor that a lot of people kind of marry with the summertime. It's just bright and full of air, it seems like. I hope that's a good descriptor. The Orientals have that floral, dry mustiness, a little bit of mineral and earthiness in the background, and those Red Virginias are offering enough tartness and sweetness to complement the first two components. The Perique is pretty strong. It offers a decent amount of spice. If you like Perique, you're going to enjoy the spice in this. As far as roughness, I'm not getting a lot of that bitter aftertaste, which is great. The sweetness is hard for me to pinpoint right now. We'll see. When I give my full review, I'll explain a little bit more about that, but it offers a decent amount of sweetness from the Orientals and the Red Virginia. I think this is masterfully done. Enjoying this leaps and bounds more than I did the Carolina Red Flake. This is a wonderful surprise, enjoying it very much. Let's see how the full review goes, but for right now, the first impressions, this one's really hitting the spot. Alrighty, everyone, that's going to do it for this episode of Full Dottle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell and happy piping. Bye, everyone. Have you enlisted in the Full Dottle platoon yet? It's easy. Just click the subscribe button. Also, hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as I upload the next episode.